Good morning, Lexington SC. My name is Connor Watkins. I'm the multimedia strategist here at the Greater Lexington Chamber and Visitor Center, and I am here with Valene Kitick of VK Creative. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks.
Just a couple things, and we've got an interesting program, so it's going to be a different live video today. But just wanted to let you know about Empowered Young Professionals' next meeting. They are meeting January 24th, 2017, and it's 6 to 7:30 at River Bluff High School in the Law Center A Wing. And Empowered's actually sponsoring the refreshments for that event. So there's going to be networking and different things regarding education policy in South Carolina and how it impacts all of us. So be sure to go and be a part of that, and we'll see you January 24th, 2017. All right, so let me introduce you to Valene Kitick. Valene is with VK Creative, excuse me, I can't even talk today, new her own company. And so, Valene, first, why don't you let everybody know about yourself for those of you who are meeting you for the first time.
Well, I actually grew up in Augusta, but I came into this area to go to USC, so I have an undergrad degree from USC and also a graduate degree from USC in visual communications and mass communications. I worked for several different printers and magazines in the area doing graphic design and pre-press work.
Okay, great. Now, so you didn't. How long have you owned VK Creative? How long has it been your business?
I actually just celebrated my 2-year anniversary the other day.
Okay, great. So it's 2 years ago you started. So why don't you tell me a little bit about your journey to kind of owning your own business? Was it something that you had always thought of, or was it something that you were thinking of when you were at your current place?
Well, it had always been in the back of my mind to, do full-time freelancing, but it's terrifying to do that. So honestly, I just wasn't happy in the job that I was at, and I said the only way I'm going to be happy is to make it what I want it to be. So I went for it and said, let me see 6 months how it's going, and now here I am 2 years later.
Okay. And was it nerve-wracking taking the leap into starting it?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It was a pretty quick decision, so I didn't have much time to prepare at all, and just kind of leaped into it.
Right. What once you got there, what were like some of the first challenges that you faced where you thought, oh, this is more than what I thought it was going to be?
The first scary thing really is not knowing where the next paycheck is going to come from. So finding new clients was really the first thing. Luckily, I had already had some from doing some freelance in the past. And then dealing with the money thing, I now have to be the person to talk to people about it, and that can be very uncomfortable sometimes.
Okay. And what would you say for anybody at home who's thinking about starting their own business? Is there one piece of advice you give them, or maybe like a quote that you kind of look to sometimes?
I think the advice really would be to just take the leap and do it. There's never going to be a right time to do it, and I don't have any regrets at all. It was the best decision I've ever made. Okay,
good. Well, is there any fun experience or a job that you've gotten since starting your own business that you want to tell people about? Something that you're proud of?
Well, recently I did this last year also. I've done the basketball programs for USC women's basketball, and I really love that because they're doing so great, and people take those programs home as a keepsake, and they get autographs on them, and they're keeping those forever, and that's just really cool having a part in that.
Right, and I know that's with your business right now, but that's not the only thing that you've done for USC, right?
Oh no, I've done a lot of different things for USC. The football equipment truck, they had a bus a few years ago. I did that. A bunch of different other random things. When I was in grad school, I was a graduate assistant in graphic design also, so I did a lot of things through that too. Okay,
great. All right, well, let's do this. I have a little game that we are going to play. Since we are both kind of in the marketing / design industry, we are going to play Heads Up, but with brand logos. So I am going to give you this. Don't open it yet.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take this one. And so what we're going to do, everybody, is, and if you haven't played Heads Up, go on the App Store and get the Heads Up app because it is really fun and it's a good way to break the ice, especially at parties and things like that. I'm going to set a timer here for maybe 30 seconds. I'll do 30 seconds. Let's see, clock. And timer. Perfect. And that's huge, too. So we're going to do 30 seconds, and why don't... Do you want me to start, or do you want to start?
You start, because I don't really know.
Okay, so I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to put it on my forehead, and what I want you to do is I want you to describe the logo to me without actually saying, like, the company name, of course.
Okay.
And then I will try and guess it.
Okay.
And if you can, because I can't see... Obviously, because I'll have it over there. If you just want to tear the paper, see where it's at, like right there. Let me not show you, but just tear it off, and then we'll go to the next one, and we'll see how many we get in 30 seconds. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put this. That. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's a food, and someone has taken a bite.
Apple.
Yes.
Okay.
Yellow and black. It's on a lot of little things that you might find on your desk in a cup.
Pens. Bic.
It's a drink. Blue, red, and white. It's pretty popular. One of the top 2.
Pepsi.
Yep. Cell phone, pink.
T-Mobile.
Yeah. Bank, can I say that?
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay, red and yellow.
Wells Fargo.
And can I say what they do?
No.
Okay.
All right, we're done. Because I actually put 29 minutes on there, but we did a minute, so that's good. All right, so we'll do the same thing. We'll do a minute. And then I'll give you a minute too. And what I'll do is I'll now do what you were doing, and I'll describe. Okay. All right. So go ahead and flip it over. And yeah, there you go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. It's a like pop culture news station. Red. It's an exclamation point.
Yahoo.
A B C D.
E-News.
Yes. Coffee, kind of on the more expensive side, especially this year. No, you go to the store to get it.
Starbucks.
It's so. Kind of environmentally friendly cars.
Prius.
A B C D E F G.
Honda.
Yes. Apple's competitor.
Samsung.
No.
Android?
Not PC, but
Mac.
Not Bill Gates. What does he run?
Windows.
Yes. Okay. Okay, that's it. But at least we got a lot. Okay, good. That was your entertainment for today. Valene, why don't we, on a serious note, why don't we talk about Empowered? So I know that Empowered's kind of new to Lexington. Tell us how you kind of got involved, and I know you were involved in a big way too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I actually did the logo for Empowered.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that I did that. So I met, a lot of the young professionals that are already in there through chamber events, and they told me that they were, starting the Empowered group, which I love. I love getting involved in networking. That's how I built my business, is on networking. So I kind of got involved that way, and I love it because at chamber events, they can be bigger and a little bit more intimidating. Empowered is smaller. It's more people my age, so I'm a lot more comfortable going and talking to people.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. And for a young professional kind of in the Lexington or the Midlands area, why would you tell them to join Empowered?
I would say there are lots of reasons. I mean, if you want to, just join it for the networking and friendships. I met one of my very best friends at Empowered. But on the other side, there's also the business side. You're making a lot of great contacts, just in general for your own business or for things that you may need.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if you want to find out more information about Empowered, their Facebook page is actually tagged in the caption for this video. So be sure to click on that, subscribe to that, and subscribe to the event so that you can get a notification each time they create an event for the new year. And again, the next event for them is January 24th, 2017, 6 to 7:30 at River Bluff High School. And make sure you're there for that so you can meet people like Valene and Adam Deloach, who is also our Director of Membership, and he's one of the board members for Empowered too. And some of the board members that are a part of Empowered are really active in not only the chamber but also the community too, so they'd be great people to meet and stay in touch with if you want to get connected within the Lexington business professional scene. All right, well, Valene, before we go, why don't you give a plug for your business? Tell everybody where they can find you, how they can get in touch with you, all that.
Well, you can find me tagged in the video, VK Creative, on my Facebook page, but I also have a website. It's vkcreativedesign.com.
Okay, great. Again, we'll see you in 2017. If you are thinking about doing New Year's resolutions, make sure that you watch our last live video, which is with Chris Wooten of Body Shop Athletics. He's our Small Business of the Year for 2016, and he'll talk to you a little bit about how to set goals that are achievable but also challenge you too. So make sure you check that out. All right, thanks guys. Have a great day.